After a murder is discovered at a high school reunion, the attendees try to remember what happened, despite all of them remembering the fateful night differently and the murderer remaining at large. Welcome, movie watchers. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. If this is the first time you are on my channel, I really do appreciate you clicking on this video. If you love all things movies like I do and shows, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more up and coming videos. The After Party is a very unique murder mystery show on Apple TV Plus that is told in different movie genres. We have Tiffany Haddish working as a detective. She's on this case. Dave Franco was pushed off the side of a cliff and he was attending his high school reunion, and everybody there is telling their story about what had happened, but it's done in a way that recaptures a certain movie genre. We have a pretty good cast in here. Like I said, Tiffany Haddish, Dave Franco in here. We also have Ben Schwartz, Sam Richardson, Alana Glazer, Zoe Chow, Ike Barinholtz, and so many more. Each person is being interrogated, and how they retell what had happened is told in a movie genre. So for example, when Ben Schwartz is telling his side of the story, it's done in a musical. When we have Sam Richardson tell his story, it's done in a romantic comedy. And we also have an animated version. We have an action film. We have a thriller. It's very unique, and it offers a different style of filmmaking for each one. And what I love about how each one is crafted, not only does it feel like a romantic comedy or a musical or an action film, the way that it is directed and edited too also makes it look like an action film. You have different angles, different colors to make it look like an action film. The musicals are brighter, have a larger scale to it, whereas the action films just feel a little bit darker. And the romantic comedy just feels, uplifting and fun. So the tone for each episode is very different, and it also a little bit tells you about the character. Ben Schwartz's character loves music. Ike Barinholtz is a little more gritty within the series, but I love how each story pertains to a different movie genre, makes each episode different than what we got previously. This was a really fun show. I really got invested into it immediately. The murder mystery itself is really intriguing and makes you really want to stick with the show. Dave Franco's character is the one that dies, and he became really popular after high school, starred in movies, had some Grammys, made music, and everybody was really anticipating him coming to the high school reunion. This is the 15th high school reunion, and everybody's have a secret or a different story about Xavier or the time when they were in high school, wanting to reconnect with other attendees of the high school reunion. And so we have all these characters. A lot of them are really likable, especially Ben Schwartz's character, who just feels like he's ripped out of Parks and Rec. He's really energetic, a lot of fun. Sam Richardson is also a really likable character, even if he is doing some secretive things. I really like him as a character. And I also like Alana Glazer, and she holds a lot of secrets. Her character is very mysterious. Ike Barinholtz is unhinged in here. He's very unpredictable in here. And Dave Franco just feels like Dave Franco. And I thought that was really entertaining. But everybody just works so well together. There's a lot of great chemistry within this series. And the characters do feel like they were at one point friends, and it's a little bit awkward when they are reconnecting and they see each other at the high school reunion. That's how I imagine my high school reunion would have been. It was supposed to be in 2020, but that was at the height of the pandemic, and we didn't have it. It was all done on a Facebook group. But imagine if I went to my high school reunion, that's how it would have been, awkward. And they really did capture the awkwardness of seeing your friends again after 15 years and having a night together. So I really like how they captured that, but also you did get the sense that they were really good friends. And there's even an episode that feels like a high school comedy, and it shows everything that had happened in high school, a big party, friends falling apart, friends growing together. They capture all of that. And so, but at its core, it's never forgetting the murder mystery that was set up in the first episode with Dave Franco. And there's so many episodes where you start to think, okay, this character did it. There's a lot on this character that would absolutely make sense. And then it starts to unravel more information, and then you start to think, okay, maybe this character is the murderer, but also, where's this character? I haven't seen them in a while. So it really does play up on that murder mystery so well, to the point where you're confused. I don't know what's going to happen by the end of it all. I'm just wanting to see what happens. I want to see who the murderer is. And Tiffany Haddish does a great job as this detective. There's even an episode about her and how she became a detective. I thought that was really great to kind of add the development for the character that's not part of the high school reunion. So all around, this is a really clever series, offering different techniques for each episode, a different movie genre to retell the high school reunion and what led to the death of Dave Franco's character, this celebrity Xavier. I like the approach to each one and the dedication to make that movie genre really pop. My favorite episode is Ben Schwartz, when it is a musical. There is some really catchy songs in here, but there's also a lot of information between these episodes to really play up that murder mystery and you trying to think about who is the murderer. This is created and written by Christopher Miller, the guy behind the Lego Movie and some other really great comedies. And you can just really tell the humor within here just flows very nicely. And the dedication for this and just the love for this overall series. Probably, it's one of my favorite shows so far this year. It's only January though, but it is a really interesting show that grips you, that hooks you right away, never really lets go. So you get something different each episode. It's focused on a different character each episode, but when they are not interrogating the person, there's a story that's growing. There's a story growing in Xavier's house, and they are trying to get closer and closer to who the murderer is. So After Party, you need to check it out on Apple TV Plus. It is worth your time. The cast is great. It's funny. It's intriguing. There's so many different movie genres that it covers. It's worth your time. So before I give you my score for the After Party on Apple TV Plus, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give the After Party an A-. Thank you guys for your review for the After Party on Apple TV Plus. Have you guys seen it? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.